Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for January 2021. Welcome, Leo. We're in the last week of 2020. So we are in Capricorn, as a matter of fact. So we're in an earth sign. So hopefully stability prevails for the next 4 weeks, sorry. The energy around you for Capricorn season, the Chariot. So success and victory are there. However, the key theme is emotional discipline. And that, interestingly enough, is very close to the grand conjunction we had on the 21st of December, which is Saturn and Jupiter, the Christmas star, together. Saturn being restriction and responsibility. And if you can do that, you get rewards. If you can't, well, go back and start again. That's the theme, the Chariot. Keeping everything in alignment, basically, Leo. Where you are right now is looking back on the year that's been and looking at what you've achieved in terms of material stuff, work. This is particularly work. So having done very well at work, having a bit of a retrospective now on work. Honestly, looking at what you have done. It's knowing Leos, they get into it, consumes them, but have a look back and be proud of your efforts. It's almost like you've cultivated this beautiful sunflower garden, so that wasn't just appear by magic, did it? Let's see what influences that and influences the whole reading. And we have the 6 of coins, so very much balancing yourself, giving and receiving in equal measure. Not, sort of just keeping everything as you like it, balanced. So that seems to be the theme coming in. So we've had a lot of shake-ups in the last couple of weeks. We've had the eclipse on the 14th of December, and now we've had the grand conjunction on the 21st of December. So it really did shake up a lot, and I guess a lot of people who listen to channels like this and believe in this kind of lifestyle, that things have been really kind of a bit critical in a way of our looking at ourselves and seeing how we can make things a little bit better and how we can just even up the balance, so to speak. Let's see the background. So Sagittarian time, the last 4 weeks, and a little bit despondent, a little bit like, we have everything, we absolutely have everything we need and want, but we still left wanting for more, especially emotionally. But Leo, you've been very much focused on work and looking after family, and your emotional stuff has sort of not been really relevant, or there hasn't been any room for it. So therefore this kind of sits over it, and in that eclipse and the grand conjunction you might have been acutely aware of that. And then we go back and think, well, look what we have got. You can't have everything all at once sometimes. Never mind, we all go through those phases. Recent influences. And then the Queen of Coins. So, very much at home. Very sort of stable, grounded queen she is. Things just come into her. So this, I feel like, represents you people as well, both male and female. There's a lot of stability there as well. And there are people around you that love you and really see you as that home and hearth card, but also whilst balancing a lot of other things in your life. So it's a really nice card to have. in this reading, especially that we're in the earth sort of element for the next 4 weeks. The Queen of Coins. The lesson you'll be learning in the next 4 weeks, the Two of Cups. So soulmate connections. Now that can be with family members as well as romantic links, friendship links, links with something that you really love doing, even can be your work, which is emotionally satisfying for you. So whatever that means to you, Leo, that's kind of the lesson. And that probably means sort of taking a deeper look at that emotional part of your life and balancing that up for the next 4 weeks, so you don't feel so like you've got everything but you're still missing something. It's about those, you know, really reflecting and relying on those people that really sort of understand you and connect with you. The Two of Cups, our soulmate connections, and they can be feisty as well, as we know. It's not all the fairy tale story. End of the first week of January, we have karma, justice. So once again, very much a theme of balance for you, Leo. Things, yeah, what goes around comes around with karmic cards. So, you know, once again, I'm focusing on this emotional plane. Everything else is fine, but it's just these emotional connections that you have need to be more balanced, or more attention needs to be paid for that, lest you kind of lose yourself in work or other things and forget about the real, which really for all of us is the people in our lives. So that's coming in hard the first week of January. What's happening that you're not realising? Yes, and a big transformation is occurring in your life. So really, and this could have really been tweaked with the eclipse and the grand conjunction. The need to sort of transform oneself. The need to kind of really look at oneself and where they are in terms of everything that's going on in the environment, and slowly changing it for the better, rather than just feeling guilty about not having time for people or whatever it is that's been lacking in your life. You need to kind of really balance it out, and that transformation is indeed happening. But I guess with you guys, you've been very busy, but you know you need to sort of focus more on the emotional connections in your life. How others see you. The Ace of Coins, new beginnings, work's going well, doing really well, lots of new possibilities this year, especially coming in. There might be new jobs coming through, or potential promotions coming through, but really there's no need at all to worry about money. And this is how other people see you, but very much, you know, getting things done in terms of your material world, and really kicking goals in that aspect of your life. So yeah, it's interesting, and you can put it all together how it means for you. What you're feeling positive about is once again a balance. So the divine wisdom, the divine time. So everything happens when it's meant to happen, not when we command it to happen. We don't have control over such energies. They're bigger than, stronger than us, and we just sort of are affected by them. So this is the time to, and I feel like you know it too, things are really sort of going to happen when they need to happen for you. But it's a beautiful card, Temperance. It's getting that nice balance. Balance, balance, balance. It's all I'm getting for you, Leo. The outcome. And then things changing rather quickly once we move into Aquarius. So things going from being a bit glum, or perhaps a bit sort of retrospective, into things taking off, moving quickly. There could even be a trip dare I say it, on the horizon, going somewhere, travelling. But just a turnaround in energy, I think, as well, with the Knight of Wands. He's also a bearer of messages, so young man, fire sort of element person, like yourself. But to me, it's just that energy coming in where things go from really a standstill to, you know, fast lane type of movement and action. Just going to put one card on, Leo, and that is going to be on that Four of Cups, because that's that emotional stuff. And us that live in the first world, really, we shouldn't, you know, we've got more than enough of everything, but we're the worst ones for going, oh yeah, but my life would be great if I only had this thing. So let's see what's under the surface of that for you, Leo. Under the surface, that is the Tower. So yeah, outmoded thinking that no longer suits who you are going out. So a lot of transformation happening, a lot of sort of retrospective onto what you want in your life, ways of thinking, you know, trying to sort of be more balanced rather than just sticking with the old way of thinking and the old way of doing things. So something definitely is moving out. But the Tower is a major card, so it often means, you know, like a real sort of flattening of a building and building a new building, flattening of the old and bringing in the new, if you get the drift. Very much is what's going to be happening for you starting in January 2021. Okay, I'll just pull your Buddha reading card message and we'll see what that has to say. Oh, it's beautiful too, Leo. Number 4, the path. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The path to enlightenment is an endless process. You have to practice diligently and with discipline. Eventually you will become the path itself, and fewer struggles and sufferings will come your way. So once again, it's that balancing sort of element, isn't it? It's just getting everything and just walking your path and tweaking it as you go along. Thank you so much for listening. Happy New Year.